Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Oh my gosh, it is so good to be back. I can't tell you, I have missed everyone here in the Facebook group. So, welcome, welcome. If this is your first Rapid Fire Friday, your first time meeting me, my name is Annette Conrad, and I'm the admin here in the Facebook group. Cookie Decorating Hobby to Business Made Simple. And long story short, I was a little MIA for the last couple of months and I'm back. One of these things that I really enjoyed doing in this group is Rapid Fire Friday. So, very quickly, what is Rapid Fire Friday and why am I here? And what can you learn from me? So, I'm a little excited to be here, so I want to kind of stay on task, not jump too far ahead, but I think it's important to explain a little bit about what this is. And then I've got some updates for you and excited about what is ahead. So, like I said, I am so happy to be back. I have missed Rapid Fire Fridays. I had been doing them for years, very consistently. Every Friday at 10 o'clock, I would come on in the Facebook group and I would talk about five questions and answers coming from my perspective as a seasoned business owner and cookie decorator about how to transform your hobby to a business. And unfortunately, I started to have things that would come up and I would have to change the schedule. And then it really came down to I was just too busy. And I hate to say that, but I was just too busy to be able to bring you quality content. So I took a bit of a break. I not only took a bit of a break from Rapid Fire Fridays, but I really took a break from this community. So I just want to say thank you for those that have stuck around and have continued to engage in the group, maybe outside the group. I want to give a huge shout out to my membership community. Another, side note, I had to close that membership community, but I'm very excited about what is to come. So, thank you to those members for all of the hard work and dedication that you have shown to yourself as a hobbyist moving to a business, or even if you are just thinking about it. But yeah, so welcome everyone. We are close to 5,000 people strong in this group, and I'm really excited to try to get people back into engaging. I know life gets busy, but I'm back. I'm back to help you. I have started my nationwide profitable business from a hobby. So just like you, if you have this cookie business or you're a baker, or maybe you just have a craft that you have mastered and you have people asking you about what you can do for them, it might be time to think about how to monetize that hobby or that craft and potentially make a small business out of it. So I'm here with my 24 years of event planning experience, my 19 years of running a very profitable nationwide cookie business, all without a storefront. I just want to say that too. I do not have a storefront. Everything that we do here at Edible Impressions, that's the name of my company, is all custom design. And so I'm here to share because there's been some bumps in the road. And what better way to learn than to learn for someone who has kind of gone down that road? I'm here to help you kind of fast track yourself if you are interested. And of course, if it's simply a hobby, you can learn lots and lots about the craft and all those special tools that make your lives a little easier when you're making cookies for family and friends. Okay, so without further ado, I just want to say hello, Tisha and Fran. Thank you for watching live. This will be available for replay, so I'm going to say thank you for watching the replay. Again, I am back. I'm so happy to be back. You can see I feel very refreshed. I feel like taking a break was really good for me personally. And just to be a little bit more transparent, I want to say congratulations to the newlyweds. Part of why I took a break was my son, was my older son of two, had gotten married first week of October, and I trust me, I will share pictures. I'm eagerly awaiting them from the bride and groom. But it was beautiful, and I'm so glad that I really just prioritized and put that planning first and putting my business first. And it was really important because, as I say here, it's quality, not quantity. So I felt like I had too much on my plate. Unfortunately, some things had to go, and but they're back, and I'm really excited about that. So that's one of the reasons why I took a little bit of a break. And then I also just like mental wellness and feeling good and just getting fit and all that. I just felt like it was time to take some time for myself. So feeling good, feeling energized, and I'm back to kind of get you guys going again here. So really excited to reconnect. So I will promise you, this is Rapid Fire Friday, so I will be answering a question today. This is more of us just to get back connected again. So what you can expect really quickly is, yes, every Friday at 11 o'clock. So I'm going to give myself a little bit more time on Friday morning. So 11 o'clock, I'll be on doing Rapid Fire Friday. And again, as I was going to explain, it allows me to come on and just share 5 questions and answers from my perspective in rapid fire format. So you can see I do talk pretty quickly, but of content that you might find interesting. So it might be business sense, business strategies, and it also might be cookie decorating, tools, techniques, strategies, tips, tricks. So it's really fun. I try to mix them up a little bit. And like I said, I've been doing them for years, but I've got some good, fresh content coming your way. Now, in the membership group, if you're not familiar or if you had been part of the membership group, I had been doing master classes on Wednesday nights. The good news is I have a huge library of master classes, which I'm looking at making that available on an on-demand, maybe bundling some together. So let's say you're interested in pricing, or let's say you're interested in marketing. So I'm going to bundle those in smaller chunks, depending on where we're at in your journey. But the good news is, as I'm reformatting the community, membership community, and how I can share information with you, I'm going to be doing more live events via the Facebook group, so it's available to more people. And I always encourage you to join my mailing list. I know I have not been super consistent, but I do plan to be very consistent on sending out twice a month an email at AnnetteConrad.com. So get on that email, and then I will notify you of when I'm going live, in addition to the Friday weeklies. So not sure what night that will be. It may not be the same day every week, and I don't know how many times a month, but I promise you I'll be coming on and going deeper on some of these topics on a more of like a masterclass level. So I'm really excited about that. Now, I am very open to your questions, suggestions. If there's a topic that you guys want to talk about, please don't hesitate to reach out to me. So bookmark AnnetteConrad.com, because that is a valuable resource for you. I've got free resources, but you can also contact me there. So you can certainly contact me here in the Facebook group, but I also have an area where you can submit a question, and I'm very happy to share with you. If it's a little bit more involved, or I think it's a question that I think the larger community might be interested in, I may very well go on Facebook Live and just answer the question, because you know me, I love to chat, and it's what better way to learn than to have someone speaking to you in this kind of format. So I might even do some of the classes via Zoom again, just because I love being able to talk with people. Like right now, I can see you typing. Hello, Sandra. Good morning. I can see you typing, but I can't hear you, and I can't, you can't ask questions outside of just typing them. So I do like the Zoom platform. Okay, so other things really quickly is, again, welcome back if you're just tuning in. My name is Annette Conrad. Follow me in our Facebook group. Of course, this is also being publicized publicly to welcome anyone that's looking to transform their hobby to business. I'm happy to have you. So, all right, so let's get on with a question at least. I've got one question for the week because I don't want to bombard you too much on my first day back here. But one of the questions has to do with the holiday season. Now, I may have addressed this in years past, but I think it's super important as we are already coming towards the end of October. I cannot even believe how quickly this month has flown by. And so sometimes people will ask me, like, how are you keeping sane during the holiday season? For my business or for my craft, it is crazy busy October, November, and December. And every year I'm stressed. I don't sleep. I stay up too late. I don't eat right. I get headaches. I feel tired all the time. I'm crabby. I'm frustrated. I kind of like, snap at people. Been there, done that. Okay. Been there, done that. Couple years back, I made the decision and said, no more. I want to get a good night's sleep. I mean, I run on maybe 5-6 hours of sleep, but I didn't like the idea of being up in the bakery every night, 24/7. And believe me, for a while, for many holiday seasons, my team and I did that. And a couple years back, I said, you know what? Enough is enough. What are we doing here? So I took some time and as the CEO of my company, took a step back and said, look at the whole year and say, okay, let's maximize our productivity. Let's work smarter, not harder. And I am excited to say at this point in my business, we are working, my team, I have a very small team, just a handful of us, we're working less hours. I was able to niche down. So we mastered the few items that we offer even better than we did before. And we have multiplied the revenue coming in. So where I'm going with this is that take a look at your business or what you're offering. And it's going to hurt and it's going to be a little painful. But what you want to do is get rid of something. Just this holiday season, get rid of something. Just one or maybe even two offerings. Look at what was your best seller last year, the year before. I'm telling you, if you focus on one or two offerings and you just master them and get really good at them and get known for that, you are going to see your business explode in a good way. Because overall, and I know I'm kind of rambling here, but follow me, when you niche down and offer very few services or products versus an entire menu, all the flavors, all the packaging, all of that, you are going to run yourself very, very, you're going to stretch yourself. And your costs are going to go up because now you need more ingredients. Now you need more boxes. Now you need more color ribbon. Now you need all these other things. And there's no guarantee of what people are going to offer or order. So the fewer things that you offer, and I'll give you an example, for edible impressions, we offer very few things during the holiday season. I actually pare back on our custom design cookies in the sense of those smaller personal milestone, even some of our smaller corporate business where they want 4 different designs and they want just like 3 dozen, 4 dozen. We almost put a complete hold on those because October, November, December, and January, we are focusing on 3 things: trade shows, corporate gifting, and our virtual decorating experiences. That is it. So for whatever it's worth, I want you to reduce that stress, reduce the hours you're working, don't run yourself thin, and really look at what are you going to be offering. And I know it's fun, and there are so many cool designs out there that I would love to make, but you have to be realistic also. If you are hand frosting those seasonal designs, don't make it complicated. So simple is better. You know, the cookies are beautiful. I think each year as a cookie decorator, we think we need to up level, and make them bigger and better. And there's so many beautiful designs. But no, when you see a gorgeous, very intricate, detailed design that someone's posted, I guarantee you they've made maybe 5 or 6 of those cookies. They've not made 400 or 500 of them. So you got to be realistic. Is your hobby a hobby? Or are you changing that hobby to a business? Very, very different hats, okay? So, wow, I had planned on saying something else. This happens, but you can tell, like I said, I'm excited to be back and I have a lot to share. But bottom line is again, the question is, how do I keep sane? How do I keep my team happy and not tired and exhausted and look forward to coming back? I'm lucky I have a family-run business. But, you know, I don't have to convince people to come back. They want to come back because they enjoy working here, because I make it fun. I have realistic goals. We're not running ourselves thin. So my advice would be take one day at a time, okay? Just one day at a time, but you got to forecast. So get yourself a blank calendar. Look, you're going to notice that there's only 9 weeks, 10 weeks maybe. But be realistic on what you think you can accomplish or how many orders is realistic for you to get done in that time period. And for a long time, I would take add-ons. You asked me, I need cookies in 2 days. Sure, no problem. Sure, no problem. Sure, no problem. Now I'm very selective because when I take on those add-ons, it actually can backfire, because what happens is it takes you off track. It gets disruptive, and it really honestly is not fair to the people who had planned ahead, really. So I want you to be careful about taking those last minute add-ons. Yeah, it's tempting because you're like, ooh, I could use that extra, $50 or the extra $100, but really, where is it going to wear on you? It's going to wear somewhere, and is it really worth it? So again, I learned that from experience. So deciding how much is too much and setting boundaries. So right now, I am excited to say, because in years past, For the month of October, we were working every weekend, not to mention during the week. We have yet to work a weekend this month, and we're already at the 25th of October. In fact, my team is not coming in this weekend because we are ahead of schedule, and I've set boundaries, and we've niched down, and we also are being realistic on what we can accomplish in terms of the complexity of the designs and the packaging and things like that. So work harder, not smarter. And then another thing that I learned in the last year is you've got to take breaks and you've got to exercise. So exercise means a lot to a lot. The level of that exercise means it's different for every single person. But you've got to take a break, walk away, stand up, stretch your back, your arms, your hands, because that is, especially during the holiday season, that is going to wear on you. And I think that's what was happening to me. And I got kind of little laxed. I was excited. My business was booming and I was so busy. And I left my full-time job a number of years ago. And I realized that the business was growing, but so was my weight. So was my strength was dwindling. I was not taking care of myself as much as I was taking care of my business. And so I'm feeling stronger. I found a way to release, a way to get stronger so that I can be there for my business and for my team and for my family. So it is just as important to take care of your business as it is to take care of yourself. So those are my words of advice going into the holiday season. For whatever it's worth, if you take just one little golden nugget out of there, I would appreciate that. Okay, so I'm gonna wrap it up, but again, I just want to say thank you for being here. I can't wait for what's coming next. I really want to be here to support you as I had been for years prior to taking this little bit of a break, but I think you'll be pleasantly surprised that I have much to share, and I'm sure you have much to share, and the community amongst yourselves have things to share. So, and there's lots and lots of Facebook groups out there. So, you got to pick the one that works for you. This may be the one, this may not be the one. I'm a moderator for another group, which is gigantic. I mean, they are pushing 60,000 members. It is insane. I think it's Sugar Cookies for Beginners. So again, a great place to engage. And a great place to see different cookie decorating techniques and learning about frosting and freezing cookies and all that's more operational on the cookie side. But if you are in it to learn about business strategies and how you can transform that hobby to a business, this is the place you want to be. Trust me. You've got a lot of folks that have gotten some great traction in their business. They're really good at what they do. And I'm just here to kind of facilitate that and to help you, bring all that out. So anyway, I will see you all again really soon. I hope you have a fantastic weekend and reach out. Again, visit AnnetteConrad.com. Snag your free resources. If you have any questions, I am manipulating the website a little bit. So if you run into any hiccups, please let me know. I'm not going to sit here and tell you I'm perfect. I'm not. My website's not perfect. But if you do see anything or have any challenges, please reach out to me and I will be quick to respond and get those solidified for you. So thanks so much. We'll see you again really soon. Bye-bye.